Assalamu alaikum, everybody. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So we are back at it again with the Mardoku puzzles. Okay, and we are doing this 16 by 16 grid, and it's called the Mystery Islands. I decided to do this one because it's about to leave the website, and I can only play the one which are available on the website because the book is not available in my region, and I just want the book so bad because I want to solve them all of them. So, anywho, we're doing this, and it is one of the puzzles available in the expert category. Okay, so the general clue over here is that every island had a unique number of occupants, zero is possible. Okay, so we're taking this hint, and the rules are simple that we need one person per column per row. And why we're doing that? Because we need to find the killer. Okay, so the major hint that I see over here is that there are zero occupant possibility in any one of the region, in any one of the area. Okay, and I see over here this is the empty island, so I'm going to assume that there is nobody over here for now. Okay, I'm going to assume that there is nobody over here. If you're taking that possibility, then let's see where we're going, because these puzzles get complicated because it's a 16 by 16, the expert one. Okay, she is in the empty or desert island. That's why I was saying. So, and there's one shark in her row. Okay, so what the hell? What happened? What just happened? Okay. Anyhow, so we're not taking this, but I'm just gonna mark it anyway. But I'm just going to assume that there's nobody over here for now, because in these type of puzzles we have to assume a lot of things. It's an empty island, so we're assuming that nobody is over here. Okay, so B is on the desert island and he is beside two cacti. So that means these are two cacti, two, these are three, so he cannot be here. These are three, he cannot be here. Two, two, two. He is somewhere in the sea. We'll get back to him. She is northeast of Alia. Okay, so she is northeast and we need somebody over here. So we will mark someone here. Okay, she can be here as well. Okay, this she is on the sand island. We'll get back to her because sand tiles are everywhere. He is the southmost person in Towns Island. Southmost person can be like, will occupy the two bottom rows of South Town Island. Graham is 6 rows south of Jared. We'll get back to him. With Denise, so who is she? Helen. Helen is with Denise on the island. Both are not next to tree or cacti. Okay, so let's just assume that she is over here and with Denise, because A, D, and H, these three women are all together in the same island and they're not beside a cacti. So she can be anywhere here if you're thinking about this one. This is a possibility, I guess. Okay, so we need to eliminate D as well, but we'll get back to her later. I is north of Nikita on the same island. Okay, so she's on island with Nikita. He is beside a tree east of L. Okay, so he is beside a tree and he is east of L. So first of all, we need to have L. He is the only person in the house. So that means he is the only person in the house and nobody else can be in the house but him. Okay. She is beside a tree in the four people island. Okay, so that means she is in a four people island and three of them are women. Okay, so including her, three people are women. That means that she and two women and Jared is somewhere here because trees are over here. So she might be here. And there are three women as well. And F is over here, so K cannot be over here because then there will be two men. And the hint says that there's only one man. Okay, she cannot be over here because there's no tree over here. She cannot be over here. She cannot be over here for now because we don't know if there are women over here. But J will be on the east side of it. So just label this for now because it's complicated. Okay, there's only one shark. Okay, this is one shark in the column. He can be over here, and we need someone over here because, and he's on an island. Okay, where else? One shark. Okay, we need Nikita and who is this? Irene. Nikita and Irene can be in the same island, okay? And if we put L with her, that makes three women. So if L is here and we put them, like she is north, and we put her south, okay, then we can do it. And if we're going by that, that means that K cannot be over here, okay? What else? Olivia. Olivia is the only person. There are only two people south of her, okay? I'm sorry about my English, okay? It's not my first language, so there are two people south of her, so we are going to assume that these rows are occupied by those people, and O can be here. Let's just take the hint, 0 is a possibility, and just mark this one out that nobody is over here. Okay, because it says that 0 is a possibility of occupant. That means that there must be one area with 0 people in it. Okay, F cannot be over here because O is over here. O is not in the water. Maybe she is in the water, I don't know. But for now, O cannot be over here. Now let's come to L. Okay, if L is over here, then J can be over here. Okay, he is next to a tree. So he cannot be over here because there are no trees over here. Trees are over here. And he is east of L. So let's mark this row for L. Okay, and then we mark J over here because there's only one tree space over here. Okay, now what else? Okay, that means that A will be over here because D is south of her. D is south of her, and there's no cacti or cactus where she is, so that leaves us with this position, and that means that Helen is here. That leaves us with this row reserved for B. So we're going to X out every other spot in this row. So that's how you do it, okay? Sand tiles, still there are so many sand tiles left for her to be, so we're not going to mark her still. So what else, what else, what else? We have 3 spots for K, and then we still know where C is, but he is east of Olivia, and there's somebody in the sea. We're going to assume that Olivia is in the sea, and he is somewhere in the east. I think he might be here somewhere, because we need somebody over here, and he is east of Olivia. He can be over here as well, but we also don't know who's over here. Maybe he is over here, if he is not over here. Okay, what else do we know? So L cannot be over here. Okay. L can be over here. No, but there should be women where L is. So okay. Okay, then we just X out this row for M. How about that? Ouch. Okay, I don't know if he's in the Lonely Island or the Forest Island. Okay, B is next to, okay. Okay, yes, we have G. He is 6 rows south, I just remembered. We have G. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's on the same island with J and G, they are in the same island. So that leaves us only one place for L. Okay, and that leaves us with one place for N, and that leaves one place for F, and one place for I. Now we are talking about, so K is in one of these houses. Nice. Nice. E can be here, here, here. Okay, and we also need to know one thing is that we should be alone with someone. We can make this for V because there must be somebody over here because there are two people south of O. So let's just put M over here. Okay, V over here, and there are so many places. Okay, we're clear with V. Let's just assume that Olivia is in the water because there is somebody in the water. V can also be in the water. Hmm. V can also be in the water, and that makes the C killed V. Mm-hmm. What else? What else? What else? Okay, but this logic, if we are saying that O is over here, that X has this house, and that means there is only one house left for K. Because we need to X out the other things to get to the results. Now we have one position for B, and E can be over here, V can be here, and C can be here. Okay, let's just see if we did it. Okay, we got it. That's not bad. Okay, not bad. It took me 16 minutes to do this. Okay, so you might have seen me putting like guesses around because you have to put so many guesses in this type of game because you don't know. You just need to X out the possibilities to get to the results, and sometimes you have to like use your brain and like make hypothetical scenarios. So this was the Mystery Island, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.